So it can predict how much you will wait in 10 years time if you continue to put on weight at the same rate. So it will also give you a slew of statistics, like we have to include the p values and r square values. R square is the coefficient of determination, and it tells how much your model is accurate, how accurate model is. So if p value is less than 0.05, it tells the your model is going good, and the r square value lies between -1 to +1. So is the r square is the closer to 1, then we can say a model is going good, it's an accurate model. Okay, now Python library we are talking about is the most important part. So what is the use in Python? That we are going to use three libraries, is the numpy, matplotlib and pandas. So what is numpy? Numpy is an open source library available in Python that adds in mathematicals, data science programs, scientific, engineering, and also it an incredible library to perform mathematical and statistical operations. So it works perfectly well for multi-dimensional arrays, and you have to create matrix multiplications for any scientific projects, and it has built to work with n-dimensional array, and linear algebra can use random number, can generate, and numpy is a programming language that deals with multi-dimensional arrays and matrix. It supports a large number of mathematical operations. So how we can import in Python is the example. Import numpy as np, as we can take alias, it's a short name, np we have given. Now the pandas, What is pandas? So pandas with your data by cleaning, transforming and analyzing it. Let's example. Say you want to explore a data set stored in a CSV on your computer, CSV file stored in your computer. So Panda will extract the data from the CSV into a data frame like a table. Basically then let you do things like calculate statistics, and there are answer questions about the data like as what's the mean, median, maximum, minimum of each columns we have calculate, and does column A correlate with column B, and what does the distribution of data in column C look like, and clean the data by doing things like removing missing values is there if, and filtering rows and column by some criterias, and after visualizing the data with the help of matplotlib we can do in pandas like plot bars, lines, histograms, bubbles and more. Also clean, transform data back into a CSV, also other files or database. Now here how to import the pandas. Import pandas as PD. Now yes, yeah, this is the third one. Library is matplotlib. So matplotlib is using for plotting like scatter plots, bar chart, and customize the components like figure, subplots. You have to listen, you have to give titles. So pyplot is a module of matplotlib which provides simple function to add plot elements like lines, images, text, etc. to the current axis in the current figure. Example we have taken like how to import the matplotlib is the import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. This is the short name we have taken, and the very good library in Python is a scikit-learn for machine learning language. So scikit-learn is a machine learning library for Python. So it has a several features like regression, classification and clustering algorithm, including SVM. SVM is support vector machine, and gradient boosting, k-means, random forest. So it is designed to work with Python numpy. Okay, so now go back to the Spider. How to import the library. So this is the first step of data pre-processing. Import numpy as np, import matplotlib.py plot as plt, import pandas as pd. You can select all these three lines, Control Shift Enter to execute. Okay, so error. We can import, select these three, Control Shift Enter. Now you can see IPython console, the library installed. That's great. And now the second thing is how to import the data set in Python. Importing the data set. Okay, before importing the data set we can look the data first. the regression, the simple linear. Yeah, this is the salary data of 30 employees salary data. There are two variables, years of experience and salary. Okay, here years of experience is independent variable and salary is dependent variable, because salary is dependent based on years of experience. So we have to read the data in Python. Now go back to Spider. Data set equal to pd dot read underscore csv, because the file is in csv format. We have to give the path as my file in D. Can copy the path and paste. Okay, and we have the CSV format. Salary underscore data. You can type salary underscore data dot CSV. Code is ready. Can select, Control Shift Enter to execute. Now you can see IPython console where file is ready. You can go to the variable explorer. Yeah, that's good. Now we open the data set. So let's see. Here's the years of experience and salary. If you can see, there are 30 variables. Also in salary, 30 variables. As we know, in Python, index start with 0. Okay, this is good. Now we have to take years of experience in one column and salary in one. Can take x as independent variable, create a data set dot I loc. You have to give in square bracket all comma all minus 1 dot values. Now we can check the data first. As we have to remove the last one, that's why we give the -1, as the index start with 0. Okay, and the y equal to data set dot ilog dot values. We have to give all comma 1. Is the code is ready. Now select all these two and Control Shift Enter to execute. Now you can see the IPython console, the data executed, and you can see the variable explorer. The X is the years of experience, and Y you can see the salary. Okay, so this is the data processing pre-processing part. Now we are going to the next, the split, how to splitting the data set into training set and test set. Because there are 30 variables, so it is the best choose 80:20. So it is the best use of splitting the data, 80 versus 20. So 80 as we can take in training set and 20 and as a test set. Okay, so now using splitting the data set into training and test set. Test set. Okay, so we can use here scikit-learn, the library, the from sklearn dot, because we are splitting the using the cross validation function, scikit-learn dot cross validation, import train underscore test underscore split. We are going to split the data train and test. So we are going to import train test split. Okay, now let's create a variable x underscore train comma x underscore test comma y underscore train comma y or test equal to train underscore test underscore, because we are going to split. Okay, now we are using where x is an independent variable comma y is a dependent, and we are choosing a test size here, SIZ. Test size here is a 20%, as we were talking about 0.2. Okay, and now as we can take a parameter here, random state underscore state equal to 0. Why we are doing this? Because we have to get the same result, that's we are using the random state equal to 0. Okay, so it's done. And now select this and Control Shift enter to execute. Now you can see the IPython console, it's executed successfully. And now you can open this, select this line, Control Shift Enter to execute. Is there a invalid syntax? So I can check here. Xtrain, yes, ytrain, Xtrain, Xtest, ytrain, ytest. Okay, we can, if there is an invalid system, Xtrain, ytrain, Xtest, comma ytest. Okay, now we have done here. So now we can copy control. Okay, yeah, this is the xtrain, xtest, ytrain, ytest equal to train underscore test underscore split. We have taken x the independent, y is dependent, and test size 0.2. You are going to take the 20%, and random state can choose 0, because if we want to get the same result. Now Control Shift Enter to execute. Now it's executed successfully. As we can see, the variable explorer is the x test. There are 6 variable as index start with 0, and xtrain there are 24 variables. This is the 80% choose, and the ytest is the 6 variable, and ytrain this is the 24 variable. Okay, so we have done how to splitting the data set into training and test set. So now we are doing here fitting a simple linear regression to the training set. This is the best part, how to fit a train set. So you can choose here from. Okay, first we can write here fitting a simple linear regression to the training set. Now you can start from scikit-learn, is sklearn, sklearn dot. You can use linear model, okay, and import as linear regression, capital L linear, capital R regression. Okay, we are going to create an object here as a name regressor equal to capital LINEAR linear regression. Okay, this is created. This is the object, and now we are going to fit a regression model. You can choose regressor dot, because there are lots of things, so we are going to fit the model, so we are choosing fit. Now we have to give the argument here. We are going to fit a training set, and we can give here x train comma y train. This is the training set variable. Okay, we can select all these three and Control Shift Enter to execute. Now you can see IPython console. Yeah, that's great. We have a fitted linear regression model into a training set. X is equal to true, fit intercept equal to true, and normalize false. This is good. And now we are going further, predicting a test set result. Predicting a test set result. Yes. Results. Okay. And now here we are going to create an object name as the ypred, because we are going to predict a test set. We can take here ypred. This is y underscore pred. This is for prediction. This is the object. Regressor dot, we are going to predict, so we can use predict function, and can use test. This is x test. Okay, this code is ready, and select this line, Control Shift Enter to execute. So you can see the IPython console. We have predictor variable ypred is the object. Ypred is created successfully. Now we can see the ypred. This is the 5 variables. If we can compare the y test. Okay, so this is the closure, as we have predict very good. You can see the last one, the 1077 is the 1094. This is the closest value, and as you can see the this one and this one, and this is the not too far, is the 57 and 64, but it's good. And the first one is 40, and that is the 37. So as we can see, we have predicted a best. This is the best prediction. Okay, can close it. And now is the best part is visualization of the training set and test set. So we can see here in visualization part, visualizing the training set result. Okay, so here we can visualize training set. Use plt dot scatter, because we are going to plot a scatter, SCA scatter. Here we can choose as train, because training set as train, comma y train, and we are going to give a color here. It's on your choice. I am going here red color, because color it's your choice, because I like red. Okay, and now plt dot plot x train, comma we are going to give this one regressor dot predict. We are going to predict, because this is the prediction, and here we can give x train. We'll talk about this later, comma, because I am going to give color equal to blue. Now we can give title here, plt dot title, choose title. What we can give the title here? The title is salary versus years of experience. And we can give here training set. This is the title, and we can take here the label of x and label of y. So we can choose plt dot x label, x label is years of experience, as we can take years, years of experience, and plt dot y label, we can take salary, single quote, salary. And now the last, plt dot show. And now the code is ready to visualize the data. And select all the 5 lines, 1 2 3 4 5 6 lines, and Control Shift Enter to execute. Yeah, that's great. Okay, now you can see IPython console. We have done the training set. So this is the best fit line. As you can see the points here, this is the closest, and some of the point is far away but not too far. So this is the best prediction of your salary versus years of experience. Yeah, that's good. As you can see the visualization part, the trend line is good. Okay, and now we can see the test set also. You can copy this, because you don't need to write for the test set. You can just edit some training to test, and here S train to X test, Y train Y test, and color equal to red. Okay. So here PLT dot plot X train regressor predict X train, because we are not going to give here test, just because if we can give here test here, so it gives also predictor some new results, as we can talk about later the data visualization part on the next. First we can select here, we can edit some. This is the test. Okay, the code is ready. Now select this all, select all. Okay, and Control Shift enter to execute. That's great. Now you can see this is the trend line, and this is our the best fit line, and this is the test set. Is the, as we can check here, X test is a 6 variable, and with the Y test, this is our final, this is our okay, as we can compare previous X test. Where is this S test and Y print, sorry, S test and Y print. Why, this is the prediction, and this is our data. So you can see this is the best prediction part, mostly all the closest, this one, this one, this one, but this is not too far away, the first one, but this is the best prediction. As you can see in the data visualization part, this is the best fitted line. So that's good. We have done the how to fit a linear regression model, the first linear regression model in Python. So I hope you like this video. So please subscribe, share and like my video, and I did lot of hard work to my tutorials video for you. So please comment so that I can improve the next video. Love you guys.